I've had so many who've helped along the way, so many in faculty, too many to mention. But I do remember one particular professor when I got discouraged, and she basically got back with me and said, if God has seen you, called you to it, He'll see you through it. And no judgment, no pressure. And she sent me Bible verses, and I knew that she was praying for me, as all of the instructors, all of the faculty pray for one another, and for us.
So even though I did online classes, I felt like the staff and faculty at online were very responsive, communicative, and just all around I had a great experience with the online program at Liberty.
It was unbelievable the way I was able to connect with them without physically interacting with them. Anytime I sent an email, or I would even get phone calls to how am I doing. I mean, they were so supportive, and in my comments and reviews, I made it known to just encourage them to continue to not just feel the need to be standard and be strict as a professor, but allow their light to shine as children of God and as Christians, because I saw that over everything else, and I was really impressed with that.
It's very easy to communicate with the professors. I send them emails, and I spoke to, especially Dean Miller, I've spoken to several times on the phone.
The interaction with the staff was fantastic, and the other students was just out of this world. As a matter of fact, it was across the world. All of my university professors were very, very nice, very easy to get along with. I established a great rapport with several of them, and I plan on contacting them even after I've graduated from Liberty University. They were patient, they were very helpful with any questions that I had, and then it's developed a relationship that I have with them and the other students.
I'd like to mention my academic advisor. He's amazing. His name is Eddie Marquez, and he doesn't know that I'm saying this, but he has held my hand the whole time. He has called me consistently, encouraged me, laughed with me on the phone, almost cried with me at one point, and helped me to plan what I needed to do next to make this happen.
And I had an academic advisor who worked very, very well with me and really, really hard for me, and he would get back to me immediately and sometimes call me back before I had time to call him. And there was a medical situation that happened after I gave birth to one of my daughters, and I got really, really sick, and it was right in the middle of a semester, and he worked so hard with me to make sure that I could finish my semester, and we probably talked 2 or 3 times a week for about 4 to 5 weeks, just to ensure that I had all the support I needed and can utilize every resource to make sure that I could get through that semester. So he was diligent and amazing, and I ended up writing this really long email to his supervisor about how much I loved him.
My interaction with the staff has been tremendous. Their support, their questions, their interest in trying to make sure, both for me in terms of my education as well as for my family and how my life is going on, has been extremely beneficial, and taken a lot of the stress away from when you're trying to do school, work, family all at the same time. Their support, their prayers has just been a complete blessing to me.
I've been to about 5 different universities before Liberty, and 2 of my children are in college right now. And the most surprising thing about Liberty is how helpful they are. The other colleges, you just kind of sign up and you're on your own. Liberty, you get a call from the staff probably, it seems like once a week, to make sure everything's okay, and if you have any questions.
Able to communicate with them very easily. It was up to me to reach out to them, and when I did, they responded and were able to give me correct answers or show me support that I needed.